I should be running the meeting.
I call the meeting to order and ask everyone to rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag
The United States of America and to the republic
for which it stands,
one nation.
indivisible, liberty,
and justice for all.
But there's no flag. You can't.
I did the mouth. Oh, no, I got the flag.
Oh,
Oh, I got
yeah, I'm going to pledge my allegiance to your
the
shoulder.
flag.
Okay.
Okay, so first up, I'm appearing remotely. Would Commissioner Tombrello or Commissioner Godu reference those individuals in the meeting room?
I just a point of order, Kate.
Sure.
I think that I need to run the meeting. Just because I'm here live and you're remote. We have Commissioner Tombrello and we have Chuck Nickerson by remote and Layla Matilla. And there's no one else present in the room right at the moment. So that's attendance. And then the next thing we need to do is approve on the consent agenda. We have an accounts payable list, and I'll leave that for Commissioner Tombrello to make a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve the November 13th, 2025 accounts payable list, total of $1,405,263.50.
Second.
Okay, is there any discussion on that motion?
I'll just say that about a third of it is contingent grants as far as the $450,000 of the $750,000 COPS grant. So that's a large part of it. About over $200,000 is for contract agency nursing. And then it looks like we have our normal, regular, approximately $200,000 prime care warrant for contracted jail medical.
Okay, understood. Any other discussion on this? Seeing none. Commissioner Coyle,
Yes.
Commissioner Tombrello?
Yes.
And I vote yes. Okay, so that AP warrants passed. I'd like to entertain a motion to a discussion on the cleaning services in the new building. We have one department moved in. They need toilets, trash, and the floor vacuumed. And we don't have anybody doing that yet. In a week, we're going to have the same need for the deeds department. So I think that we need to make arrangements temporarily with the already certified cleaner. Yeah. But we need to know a number. We don't know a number. What do you guys think?
I think that to that point, Commissioner, I would suggest that we, and I think there are some efforts to just get a temporary quote from CNM, and we do, as I understand it, have an RFP out, and we can, work with CNM as it's like predicated, a contract predicated on, pending that, the decision on the RFP.
I have not seen an RFP. Have you?
I don't think it's out. I don't believe it's out there.
There was some discussion last week that it was going out.
Well, Jude said that she was working on it, but I haven't seen that RFP.
Well, we haven't seen it come back, but we wouldn't vote on it to be submitted, right?
Right, we wouldn't see it until it's ready. Just to let you guys know, so.
Because we don't know what services
Yeah.
are going to be on this RFP. This is a new building, new issues. I think
I
that
think we're gonna need to look at it.
we need to look at, I'm sorry, Commissioner Tombrello.
So just briefly, I talked to the owner, Mike Spiro from the cleaning company. He's engaged with Jude. He's already gone ahead and getting the insurance certificate to add the building at 94 North Road, instead of putting all the addresses, he's just gonna put 94 with the building, with all buildings included. And he's gotta get Jude a rough price. I told Jude, you know, we need some kind of figure so we don't get some, he's supposed to meet with Jude today. He's got calls into Jude. Jude's gonna meet with him today, where yesterday was the holiday. But we need to I mean, I think we can do this forward. But the other thing, Commissioner Coyle, I was talking to Steve before the meeting started. The sheriff has an issue that he doesn't want them doing it at nighttime because they want it cleaned during the day. Because right now the inmates come from downstairs and they clean the sheriff's department. So that creates a whole big problem that we would end up almost with two cleaning companies. One for the sheriff's department and one for them, because the sheriff doesn't want them in there at nighttime with nobody there. So we're gonna have to have an extended conversation with the sheriff, because we definitely don't have that budget, and I see that cleaning bill going pretty up right away with us having to have another company clean it during the day when the sheriff is on site.
I think what we really need to do, and these are all good issues that need to be fleshed out, and great to raise it now. But I think we really need to just triage this in the
Yeah.
short term.
Put a Band-Aid, like you said.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So with respect to that, I mean, what I would suggest is, and we need to get in touch with Jude, and I can certainly do that outreach so that we can get something in place in the short order. And, maybe we make a motion. I'm trying to think what the best path forward is.
I would suggest that next week we ask
Yeah.
Jude to present us with an option for temporary cleaning services. And
Together.
right, let her work that out, just bare bones, just to keep the place in shape.
And
And-
today's Tuesday, next Thursday might not work, because that's another week and 2 days. If we had to, I'm available if we had to have a quick meeting with the, yeah, right?
Same thing, Commissioner.
Yeah, I'm good with that. Once
Chuck would
Jude.
like to say something.
Oh, I'm sorry, Chuck.
Sorry, so point of reference, C&M for right now for the two departments charges 22 to 2,400, I believe, a month. Obviously, there might be able to be some working in of some sort of credit, because obviously they're not cleaning county attorneys anymore for the rest of November. You could maybe vote for an amount not to exceed, possibly, and hold them to that. Because again, like you said, Commissioner, we're looking at this right now for county attorneys, deeds next week, and sheriff's coming on with the week of Thanksgiving. So it could be that maybe do a not to exceed amount that's, maybe it's something like 3,000 for November, and and then we'll just we can time things up as far as something for December until an actual award is done. And also regarding the RFP, there is a draft that's been worked out based upon input from all the departments going in, and that does take into account the sheriff's concerns about wanting the clean to be done during the day, and also certain areas not to be touched or cleaned by whichever company gets the award, such as their evidence rooms and things like that.
Okay, that's excellent information. I'd like a copy of that.
Okay.
I feel like we should try to get a hard number instead of a not to exceed. We can act pretty quickly or schedule a meeting fairly quickly.
I agree, Commissioner Coyle.
What do you think?
I agree.
Yeah, I just think we should know what we're dealing with, and because it's not just the amount, it's the level of service, and we don't have, with a sense, we can sort of orient it to the duration as well. So my inclination is that we should just try to get the information very quickly, and then if we have to schedule a special meeting, we can do that in short order.
I agree. So as soon as Jude gives us some details, then we can call a special meeting. Commissioner Tomarello.
The other thing, Chuck, you had said that there's a credit. When I talked to Mike, there's got to be a full cleaning at the courthouse before we actually give them back the keys. So right now, it's a little upside down with everybody taking everything out of there, so it needs a full cleaning to hand it back over to the courthouse in good order. And it doesn't look like that right now. So he brought that up. I said, well, you'll have to discuss that with Pat, Kathy, and Jude, because he has to go in there and really give it a good clean and to turn it back over to them the way that we got it. And it doesn't look like that now. So although you said there's a credit, I think the credit's not gonna be there. Just letting you guys know, that's what he had told me. And I said, well, we'll deal with that and we gotta deal with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
More reason to not do, you know, to actually vote on an amount instead of a not to exceed.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
I don't think it'll be crazy, and he would be shooting himself in the foot if all of a sudden he came up with some crazy price, knowing that the three of us are gonna make a decision on an RFP, so I gotta believe he'll use his thinking.
Yeah, well, I think it'll be reasonable.
Yeah.
So, we'll wait to hear from Jude and then, decide when we need to convene a meeting to, get temporary services taken care of. Are we all in agreement of that?
Yes,
Yes.
Okay, great. All right, I think that takes care of that discussion. Is there anything else we need to discuss?
I don't think so.
public comment.
Public comment? There's no public.
At least we're not in trouble, right?
Right, no, we're not in trouble.
You might want to just mention that we now have an unpublished meeting link. The link for the meeting has been changed for security purposes. And pre-registration is now required for anyone other than the typical meeting attendees.
I think-
Very good. We all agree on that.
Thank you, Leila, for
You should
accommodating that.
go to the attorney, see him on the street.
You said you had an attorney in the room. Is there somebody that wants to say something for public?
Yeah. but-
Uh.
You know, does it take to change a light bulb?
Well, Attorney Grosky's not prosecuting any longer. Well, that's great.
No other public comment, so thank you guys for accommodating my remote access.
No problem. So I guess it would take a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second,
No, Commissioner Coyle,
yes.
Commissioner Tombrello?
Yes.
I say yes. It's unanimous. We're adjourned. Thank you.
Thank you so much.